Hey, I'm Lisa with LisaTheGardenGeek.com and wanted to give you an update on our single seed challenge and a couple of projects I've got going on. So stay with me. Here is my single seed challenge. I'm growing a Sosito pepper, and you can see there's nothing growing yet. I planted it. It's been a week, so we will see what happens. Hopefully it will sprout. I'm gonna move this out of the way, and I've got some peppers back here growing. Waiting on a few of them. Peppers take longer to grow. There's a couple of things growing back in there. Got some squash planted and some melons, and I've got okra planted out, and there's some sunflower seeds growing, some mammoth ones. There's some basil, holy basil, artichokes, lettuce leaf basil back there, some ground cherries. I love ground cherries. And there's some dahlia and sweet peas and some basil. I am anxiously waiting March 1st. That's our last frost date. And don't know when yours is, but I hope you're hanging with me and planting something. I'll show you what a quick project I'm up to. I'm working on transplanting some tomatoes into these 5-gallon buckets, but I also took time to prune this fig tree over here. It's just a brown turkey fig tree, and I have taken some cuttings off of it. A couple of reasons why I'm doing it. You can see this fig tree over here seems to have had something going on with it, and I need to research that and see. It appears to be dying, and so I want to make sure that I'm on top of the game here, and I can have a couple of cuttings take off. And my daughter was asking about that as well. So I mean, it appears to have some little shoots coming up, but it may need to be treated with something. So if any of you know exactly what's wrong with it, let me know. I'm going to be researching that later. Okay, so I've taken one of my cuttings, and this is a thinner one. If you notice, it's about pencil width, and that's perfect width for it. If you get it too woody, then it is less likely it's going to take. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to cut it off. So off of this cutting, I'm getting 2 cuttings that I can take, and I can dip in the rooting hormone, and I'm gonna knock some of it off so it's not too much on there, but you go up about just that much. And then I'm gonna go over here to my pot, and I'm gonna poke a hole in it, and not use the stem to poke a hole, but I'm gonna put it in there above the rooting hormone, and then it's potted. And I'm gonna do that with the rest of these, and just make sure that you've got these pointing up, so that you that they grow, because it won't grow if you put the wrong end in. Now if you notice this is not going to grow, so I'm going to have to cut that. That's just where it was growing straight onto the branch there, and so, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to dip it, and then I'm going to poke a hole in here, and then I'm going to put the, and then I'm going to put it like that. So if you can see, those are there. So now I have several cuttings in there, and I'm going to water them. And the reason I have so many is not all of them are going to take. So we'll just wait and see. I'll keep you updated on that. I wanted to take you back here and look at my garden. It's in need of repair and some TLC. It's funny how over the winter things tend to fall apart. This area right here is going to be taken in soon for garden. Towards the back, that was my mammoth okra tree that I grew. It was taller than the house up there, and I'm just waiting to pull out the stalks, and then I can prepare that bed for okra again. And these are some radishes that I have and I'm waiting on, and I've got a couple of pea shoots back in there. And I have some kale growing, and here are my tomato plants. I have many tomato plants. I'm not growing all these for myself. I'm sharing with my kids that are into gardening as well. And I've got some bok choy and something funny. This little bok choy I pulled up because it was eaten up with snail damage, and I threw it over to this side, and there it grows. And it went from over there to over here. Funny how that happens. And there's some carrots right here, and there's some peas growing up. I've got one actually blooming. It's been taking forever, and then all of a sudden they just started taking off. So we'll see. We'll be eating sugar snap peas soon. And there's another giant kale right there, and this is my onion bed. So right over in here is wasted space. You know, I need to hide the air conditioner somehow and turn this into a better looking space over here. So, and then, oh, I forgot, Ruthie, this is my dog. She's fixing to turn 15 years old. She's my faithful companion. She follows me everywhere. So I'm sitting out back here, and it's really funny because I'll stop the video and the bird will start chirping, but as soon as I start talking, the bird stops, and he's quite loud, very vocal about something. But I'm enjoying this beautiful weather. The sun is out. It's only 46 right now, but I think it's supposed to get up to 60 today. And my challenge to you is get outside, plan your garden. If you can't get outside, or if the weather's icky there, plan your garden. Figure out, grow something new, whether it's in a pot, on a porch, a patio, a balcony, or it's in a backyard. Try something new today. Enjoy.